चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, कनक मुंदरिया साजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। पीली मुंदरी अंगुरी शाम, पीली मुंदरी अंगुरी शाम, मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम, मुंदरी पर, मुंदरी पर, मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम। पीली मुंदरी अंगुरी शाम, मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम। जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने अधज काजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। भूल गई राधा भरी गगरिया, भूल गई राधा भरी गगरिया, भूल गए गोधन को सावरिया, भूल गए गोधन को सावरिया।
ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः, यः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीं अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्ददामि भगवद्गीते श्रीं नमोऽस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। Let us chant from the first verse. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Imam vivasvate yogam Proktavanaham avyayam Vivasvan manaveh praha Manaveh praha Manurikshvakave pravit Manurikshvakave pravit Evam parampara praptam इमं राजर्षयो विदुः सकाले नेह नष्टः सकाले नेह महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप स एवायं मया तेद्य योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति चेति रहस्यं ह्येतदुत्तमम् रहस्यं ह्येतदुत्तमम्. We were seeing the point of in this chapter Bhagavan has not directly started the teaching about the main subject. He is trying to bring the sense of importance of knowledge so that we can be more careful in receiving it. The grasping capacity of a person depends on how much faith he has on something. When your faith is less on some topic and you hear with a half mind, and the topic doesn't strongly is held by the mind. Shraddha is such that when I know the importance of the subject, I will be not only listening carefully, but I will try to retain what I have heard. And therefore Bhagavan is telling about this tradition. I told this knowledge to Lord Sun. Lord Sun told this knowledge to Manu. Manu told it to Ikshvaku. So Sun itself is a big example of Karma Yoga. He is an energizer, I gave example. Vivaswan word is there. Vivaha means Annam, and one who energizes the Annam is called the Vivaswan. So all plant kingdom or animal kingdom, even human beings, source is the sun only. So Sun, Lord Sun himself is a Karma Yogi, never stopping for a second also. There is no Sunday for Sun. It is called Sunday, but it is not his day off. So Karma Yoga is very apparently and without asking anything. Karma Yoga is the I give without the sense of enjoyership of getting. When you give and after giving you close that subject and become close to God and don't want to whom you have given. This is your Karma Yoga. Magnanimity is I give to you and after that I don't want anything from you. After that I am closer to the God only. So this is the greatness of. He is specifically taking the name that these are great people, not ordinary people. He could have said that I had given this knowledge to some people. Why you took the name? I mean, those people who had this knowledge, that means you are fortunate enough to learn. What Manu had known and what Ikshvaku had known, you are having this knowledge. Same product. इतने बड़े Lord Sun got this knowledge, how important this knowledge will be. And Manu was Swayambhu Manu, in whose family was Dhruv, etc. Swayambhu Manu. Who is this? From whom creation started, Swayambhu Manu and Shatrupa. Remember the story? That comes in Bhagavad, what you have heard. So Vivaswan Manave, why should then Lord Sun say only? That is very important. And Manu also couldn't keep quiet. He said, this has to be given to my son called Ikshvaku. Ikshvaku was a king in Ayodhya. I told the story. He was conquered by another king. When he was not conquered, the enemy king was coming to conquer him. So he asked his ministers that tell me this enemy king, how is he? So minister said he is very great and good. He said, rule? He said, yes. Then why should I fight? He said, I am giving this kingdom without fighting. And I am going to beg in the same because I have no place to go. So he started begging in the same place. Such was his caliber, and such was his magnanimity, and if he had ego, he wouldn't have allowed anybody to give. Such was his, the spirit of non-possession was there. You could have fought. Why you are dominating me? Egoistic person can't tolerate anybody dominating on him. Submissiveness is not in his nature. Even to God he will not submit. Because to submit, you have to be mit. आपको मिटना पड़ेगा for submitting. So, and when the enemy king saw that such a great king is there who is begging, so let me give back the kingdom. All these stories comes in Yoga Vasishtha. If you have not read it. So this is the tradition mentioned as such great people. It's the same knowledge Raman Maharshi had, same knowledge Shivanandaji, same knowledge Shankaracharya had. So such great knowledge we are having. We should not have a casual approach, by the way approach. We should not be taking these things because it is available. Anything praptasya upeksha and apraptasya peksha. So what is very available, we don't take it very seriously. Ati parichayad avagya. If somebody is too close, you start neglecting that person. It's called ati parichayad avagya. Ati gamanat anadarad bhavet. If you go to somebody's house too many times, then he will not give you the same respect. So this is the glory of this great people. And now I am telling to you the same knowledge. Yogam word I explained it. Second point, what is to be noted here? This is the knowledge where Rajarshis are. Rajarshi is not that the Rajas who were the Rishis. So this is a Karmdhare Samas and not Dvand Samas. Evam parampara praptam imam Rajarshayo viduhu. But in the Mahata Kalena, in the great span of time, this got lost. Lost, nashtaha means, in Panini Vyakarana, nash means adarshane. Non-visible, invisible. It is there, but here and there, very less. Very less. Not very noticeable. And it is very important that knowledge should be noticeable. Why? Why it is important? Because people are having earth, kaam, dharma and moksha. Earth and kaam is very natural. We want to enjoy, senses want to enjoy. And we want security from our family life, from our educational life, or from our profession, from our senses. Security and sukh, suraksha and sukh is to demand of every human being. And therefore he pursues earth and kaam purusharth. But what is not understood clearly is that joy doesn't come from sense object. Joy, aapkeshik sukh comes from dharma and aatyaantik sukh comes from moksha. Aapkeshik sukh means you will have a relatively quiet situation, not absolutely. If you are doing the right action in the right manner, you have performed good actions, dharmo rakshati rakshita. if the knowledge of dharma is not given, a person will be so tempted in the outside world that he will cross his limit, because by hook or by crook he wants the joy. And in that way he will create a more insecure situation, which is happening in the present time. He will have more insecure situation because he has not done proper performance of his respective duties. Therefore, dharma gyan and moksha gyan are very, very important. Okay. And therefore, Bhashkar writes here, Durbalan ajitendriyan prapya yogam nashtam yogam imam upalabhya lokancha apurusharth sambandhinam. I mean, lokancha apurusharth sambandhinam. It is not associated with the main purusharth. Dharma and moksha are mukhya purusharth, and kaam and arth are gauna purusharth. So, arth is not for kaam, arth is for dharma, and dharma is for moksha, and kaam is for jivan yapan. What are you talking? I don't understand. Money or security is to perform dharma. Dharma is through which a person is able to get out of some kind of inner binding, and he prepares his mind for moksha purusharth. He is ready to think from scriptural statements, stay, that is called moksha purusharth. If this purusharth is not there, a person will be not happy. Navittena tarpaniyo manushya, you have heard that. By money you cannot be happy, because money has entrance into up to body. Money cannot enter into your mind. You can purchase, I told you, purchase good food, but not the good digestion. You can have a good bed, but not the good sleep. You can have a good car, but you can't ensure peace in the car. Luxury, money can give you a lot of luxury. And luxury does not have entry into sorrows and joys of the mind. Kya tamasha hai, dekho. Huh? What a luxury is there. People's house I have gone. What a big jacuzzis are and all these things are there. Big washrooms are there, big wash basins are there, big cars are there. But if they are angry on somebody, or I see how they get angry on their servant, I say, see, iske paas joy hai nahi. He is so angry on his servant. Or his mother, or his daughter is not listening. Or his son is not listening. If the person has a jnana, so if the vasana and ahamkaar are there, you cannot have joy with the money. You can have a palatial house, but there also you will find something that I don't have this. I asked this person, this I did not have. Or my old age is there. My back is paining. Back pain doesn't go by money. How much patchwork you do? And I'm saying don't do patchwork. Still they are doing patchwork. Now I'll run away straight away. You cannot catch me. I don't feel much difference. Maybe some difference is there, I don't notice it. Something warm is the bear. Money se hota nahi. You can have a best hotel and a best food. But to enjoy food, you should have a quiet mind. I have seen people traveling in first class, business class and all these things. You can see what luxury is there. Not at all happy. Sometimes, not all. Right? Some problem has come. Attachment is there. Comfort is very good. You have a separate bathroom also in first class. 10 kinds of bottles are kept there. This cold drink, that cold drink. How much you will take all these things? To enjoy food also, you should be free from anger, free from hangovers of what he said, free from your depression, free from your, I have anxiety, tomorrow is my office, and is Sunday evening is there, I don't know how I'll prepare now. And you have a nice plate in front of you. Or, somebody in my close person is not well today, whom I love a lot, he is having a lot of fever today. Oh, money से पैसा नहीं आएगा. I mean, money से joy नहीं आएगा. Differentiate between luxury, comfort and happiness. Comfort stops at a sensual level. You can have a comfortable chair, but not a very peaceful mind. Peace of the mind results from absence of raag, dwesh, kaam, krodh, ahamkaar. As much a person will have lesser desire, to that extent he will be fulfilled. And lesser desire is possible when you have very less vasana about inside. I have no expectation from. And lesser vasana is possible only when you have vasana of Bhagwan or vasana of Atmagyan. Then only you can. Otherwise, in my office only so much is Swamiji, a lot of politics is going on. Ab to usi mein pareshan raho. Or my old age is coming, I'm afraid I'm going for my blood test, and my blood test has shown some results which are not good. Now they have suggested further blood test. One blood test has gone to another blood test. I don't know what next they are going to be. Who is saying? Billionaire. If you are a billionaire, doesn't mean you will have no health issues. Maybe you will have more. Then see, today afternoon CA also is coming. CA is coming to see me. He is saying some accounts are not clear. How can I say I didn't issue a VAT? And the cash is there. Now he'll be after me how to adjust that money. How much is it? 20,000? No, not 20,000. It runs in millions. Millions it runs. Weightless amount. Then what weight you have? You are putting on weight and you are not giving weight. उसमें टेंशन हो रहा है. वो मस्ती नहीं रहती है. That joy, that fulfillment, that contentment, पैसे से नहीं आती. Please note, money is required. I'm not. It has its own place. If money is not there, we won't have ashram building. We don't have painting. We don't have car. We don't have so much of expenditure. You need a medicine. Everywhere you need medicine. I'm not saying, but it is not equal to happiness. Similarly, the kaam Purusharth, what you say, enjoyment also. Enjoyment, sensual enjoyment, every enjoyment Bhagavan has given very short time. Food is over in 10 minutes. At least animals have whole day. They keep on munching and, keep on chewing it. Our food is over in, I don't know why their food is not over. Their stomach is too big, I think. They're always hungry. Our hunger is over, we'll usko kya. Sleep, joy of sleep also is over after 6 hours. You feel like getting up. Till you are not sleeping, you feel how nice the bed is, how cozy bed is. Put on the aircon, put on fan, let me sleep. Wow! But moment the hours is over, you find difficult to be on the bed. Am I right? How long? Because you have to turn, twist. How long you will turn and twist? Lazy people keep on turning and twisting. They don't get up. They are out of the sleep, not on the bed. And they always feel, let me sleep little more, and close their eyes. And they'll go into dream. When your sleep is over and you are still lying down, you will go into some dream. And you will have a headache maybe if you are more on the bed. And still you get up. कोई joy बड़ा है नहीं यहाँ पे. Well, I'll watch the film. How long will your eyes will pain? Too much screen, if you see such a close distance, you will have eyes problem. Too much song you will hear, your ears will pain. Too much sweet you will eat, your hair will have cavity. Everywhere problem is there. Nice bed is there, you will have back problem because it's too soft. Lounge is there, some lounge where I say sofa set, my back starts paining because it is too soft. We need something which has a firm back and a firm base. वो आपको देगा नहीं, वो सुख देगा नहीं. Too good food you eat, you will have problem then. Too many salt, too much this are white poisons are there. Cake is so pleasing, it is a white poison. Why? It has maida. It has a white flour. All these nice pizza, etc., they are having white poison. White maida is there. Not good for your stomach. All mithai not good for your stomach. Why? Too much sweets are there. Too much sugar is there. Sugar is going to damage your stomach also, kidney also. And brain already is damaged. So my point is, the earth, the earth Purusharth and the kaam Purusharth is not very great. It's God Purusharth where the whole world is. Therefore Bhagavan said, I am going to tell you about Dharma Purusharth. Dharma means you be independent in your earth and kaam Purusharth. You use it and keep it. You have to do upayog, not upabhog. Use it, but don't enjoy it. It has a utility value. I will use the fan, I will use the car. I am not dependent on enjoyment for it. That is called Dharma Purusharth. I feel I am more controlled, I don't need it. My physical and sensual needs are only requirements, very less. I don't have that. And after that comes Moksha Purusharth. Please note, security comes, Dharma Purusharth gives you quietness. Because I have done right thing, therefore I have peace, I will have security, I will have happiness now. If you have the thought of daya, you will be much happier. This is dharmik vritti. If you have a thought of getting up in the morning, you will be much more contented. If you have conquered your kaam krodh, tab to kya, ab to hero ho phir aap. Dharmik vritti is there. What a person is going so much troubles, you already have that fulfillment. Dharma is the person who has conquered his kaam, krodh, irsha, dwesh. He is not having a temptation. The life where he is falling, his knowledge is not losable knowledge. He is not a raw, he is a very mature, he is a very balanced person, level-headed what they call. Dharma makes you very matured, you can see far, you are not short-sighted. You don't have to repent a lot every day, why I thought like that, why I did like that, I am very bad. Why I am so angry, why I am so upset, why I was so sad, why I was so... You don't live a life of too much of regret after that, because you are not doing wrong. You are fine. I mean, you are very available for serving. You are very available for understanding. Dharma has between world and you, there is a high level of immunity is there. World is not entering because you have a dharma in you. And therefore this Purusharth is ensuring more security and peace. But weak people don't bother about this. And therefore, because they don't have Dharma Purusharth, they became kami, krodhi. So they are very occupied person. A desirous person is very occupied, involved with lot of issues and lot of people. Even if he is not outside, in his room, mentally is involved. Don't think sitting in your room you are a saint. You can be terribly sansari. Because you are very angry, or you are very kami, you are very sad. In your room, it's like a pressure cooker. Lot of pressure is in the mind. So Dharma Purusharth makes you free from the worldly temptations, worldly coming and going. You feel quite independent of things. You have to sleep on the floor, you are happy. You have to sleep on the nice bed, you are happy. Because your dependence of the sense organ on the object has been lessened, minimized. Salt is more, it is okay. No salt also, it is okay. I have trained my mind. In kheer, sugar is more, it's okay. There is no sugar, then also it is okay. Outer situation, he gave me honor, it is okay. He gave me dishonor, it's also okay. Your response is not going to affect me very badly. Even if I am affected, I am manageable. It's not out of control. Still my smile is there. Dharma is that which keeps the world at bay. Kami person is a person, or a krodhi person, everybody can do anything on his heart. His heart is a punching place. He is a doormat because he is open. He doesn't have dharma. Anybody can say anything and upset him. Anybody can honor him and purchase him. Anybody can create any kaam and he can be totally lost. His character is lost. Anybody can create girsha in him by praising somebody in front of him. He is a very purchasable person. He is not a person who is serene, whose mood you can predict for a long time. When you are dharmic, then your goodness is predictable. Your value is very high. Why? Because you are available for higher work, higher goal. World wants to see something bigger in you. I want to see some godliness in you. I don't want to see foolishness. And when I see foolishness in somebody, I give up the hope. So I think you are a useless person for me. Even spending time is useless because you don't talk anything senses. You want to spend time where you get some good idea from a person, good thought, good idea, good response I saw. But when a person is not dharmic, his responses are very cheap and narrow, foolish. So you feel is disturbing, let's go. Hope I'm right, listening? Huh? कुछ बड़ा नहीं उस आदमी के पास देने की. There is nothing take away after that. You have to sit in front of Gurudev. There's something to take away. Some words he said, some response he said. Some words, some kind of control you see, some kind of dignity you saw. There was something which you can't forget whole life. He said, he did, he thought, he expressed his love. Or he made some very serious comment. And this is what we used to wait for that. When you don't have dharma, there is nothing to write about you. Somebody said, I am going to write my autobiography. I said, what will you write? You have not done anything great. No, he said, I'll go to school and I came back. Bus was late someday, therefore I was delayed. You could write biography. A person should be such that volumes can be written and talked about him. His responses were such that I can talk a lot about him and I will be very elevated to talk about. That is called dharma. How he has controlled, how he was level-headed, how he has conquered his anger, how he has conquered his sleep, or how he has conquered his attachment. How I saw in front of me. How I saw. One saint was there. He had by-hearted old Ramayana. He used to live near my house. Live means come sometimes. And it was holy time. So a lot of young boys came. Around 5-7. And all caught him. And put colors on him. And he was standing like this. They painted him totally. Kuch nahi. And when you don't react to people, they also ran away. They say, okay, sorry, Mahatma ji. Kuch nahi. No anger, no frustration. Dharmic vritti makes you charming because you from your action, from your eyes, from your speech, you lift the spirit of the congregation. Your presence is lifting, uplifting. And therefore I seek your presence. I'm gravitated towards you. I'm pulled towards you. Let me see. Let me see what you talk. Let me see what you do. Two Mahatmas were walking and they went on the orchard there, mango orchard. So some youngsters were also them, children. They were throwing stones and got the mangoes. But the main person came. So this boy ran away. The children, youngsters, miscreants rather, they ran away. Now these Mahatmas didn't run away. So God started beating them. They didn't say, I won't react to it. Well, I won't react. I told that I didn't do that, but I won't run away out of fear because you are beating me. I'm no fear. Somebody said, what happened only today was my prarabdha. Something big you want to see. You are known by what you can tolerate. Can you tolerate bad words? If I start giving you abuses, how long can you continue? If I start criticizing you, how long can you how long you can have without soul and face and angry mode? But 20 seconds. Can you tolerate success? Can you tolerate praise? Can you tolerate good house? Can you tolerate good food? That good food is there, you didn't overeat. And nobody is there in your room. Nobody is in your room, whole platter is there in front of you. And rather you have been given, please have as much as possible. And it is in the night, everybody is sleeping. And nobody is checking also how much you have eaten also. Now you check yourself, how you are. Dharma is the one through which you make yourself high. You are emotionally contributing. And your life is an asset for you because you feel free, you can drop anything. I can live without any, in a simple room where there is no fan also. And I can live in the palatial house also where everything is air-con also. I can live with the person who praises me, I can live with the person who criticizes me. I can live with the best food and I can live only with dry chapati also. I need only water to dip so that I can gulp. That also I can do. No salt is not, that is fine. How long? Forever. For whole life. For whole life give me only dry chapati and that is enough for me. This is dharma. You are having a lot of physical, sensual, emotional independence. And therefore I told you, Aapkeshik sukh will come from dharma. And because your demands are very less, your vasanas are very less, you hurt very less people. A person with more ego and more vasana is likely to hurt a lot of people in his life. As you move in your life, you meet people. You don't meet furniture. You don't meet trees and plants. When I'm walking in this corridor of life, I meet, today I met you, tomorrow I meet this, 10 years back I met that, 20 years I met. You keep on meeting some people, this people, that person. And when you meet people, and if your vasanas are very more, you expect a lot, you demand a lot, you become angry, you become very happy. You hurt a lot of people during your life. It's a series of hurting many people. Why? Because he's a very demanding person, or he's a very egoistic person, or he's a very kami person, or he's a very krodhi person. He has hurt many people. His record is quite a bit. Many people in his life got upset. Like a person who drives rashly. A rash driver, he hits many people during his traveling. Rash and fast both are different. Fast driving is fine. But rash driver is different. So during the course of his living, he has hurt many people because of his vasanas. A dharmic person won't hurt too many. He will meet many people, rather many people will feel comforted by him. He is a cushion inside. The inside cushion with which he lives, he gives that cushion to others. The cushion with which he has, he has made himself immune, he gives this cushion to everybody. This is a saint's life. Arth and kaam are required, not pradhan, they are gaun. House, you need money. House, you need lock. House, you need furniture. I am not saying. But what makes the house happy is dharma and not the furniture, etc. The warmth of the people, the concern for each other, the beautiful voice they have, the beautiful way they talk to each other, the forgiveness that they have for each other, the appreciation that they have for each other. I went to somebody's house, four brothers were there. And all elder brothers. One is 60, other is 40, 30, all brothers there. I am not telling the place. And when I said, this is Swamiji, will please have your food. I said, you said, what is no, we will not have. It's our rule, all four should sit together in the dinner while eating. I said, how long? This is what is from the beginning, since we were born. ये तो हमने कहा अच्छा राम लक्ष्मण बन गया. I said, what you do? You talk about business? All had business. Well, we talk about business, we chat about everything. And they are all served by their wives. And each wife is serving everybody. Not that each wife is serving her own husband. And good food he gave to, good vegetable he gave more to her husband. Some wives are very cunning on all this matter. The cooks and all these things, oh my God, they are quite smart. They hold something at the back, they give more to somebody. Lot of politics goes on. I have a kitchen, I feel it cooked. More is cooked in the mind than the stove. Very complicated department. Then I also sat with them. Because I saw, therefore I am telling to you. I also sat with them. I said, dekhe, one day, 2 days I ate. I said, I also ate with you. And I was not taking the food in the night. So I said, I'll sit, I'll eat something, fruit you gave me. Then all 4 wives came. And they all were serving all. And I was checking that this is a good vegetable. Let me see how much she gives to other husband. Let me see, brother-in-law. So first she was serving the brother-in-law, then her husband. Kya baat hai? And all are elderly. When you are elderly, your ego also goes up. But छोटे बच्चा डांट दो चुप बैठो चंडी से. But when you are elderly, I am 65. Other is 56. Third is 51. Last one is 45. And you are more educated. Then your ego will go up. I am more educated. Or I have heard more satsang. I am talking on Gita every day. I deserve more than you. You don't talk on Gita. Ego doesn't need anything. You can put on good clothes and you will feel I am better than him. You get up early in the morning, feel I am better. You have to get late. I am regular in the arti every day. Or I am silent. Any small thing is enough to bring out the horns and thorns and tails. You all shave, I don't shave. Yahi ahamkaar ho gaya. You are going for the barber, I don't go to the barber. She is after that, go to no haircut. So dharma nahi hota hai na, to you don't have a charm, you don't have a value. You are a very occupied person. You don't ask me what I need. Other person wants that you do my puja. Shishya wants, Gurudeva, please do my puja. Puja means, please worship, please fulfill my requirements and my needs. There is nobody who doesn't need anything. Guru also needs puja. Servant also needs puja. You also have to have a meeting and ask what is your problem. They also are asked to talk in the meeting. Okay, you need anything? You say, that person is not opening his room for cleaning. that person is not, to whomsoever it may concern, or my mop is stolen away, my mop was kept there, it is not there, or this timing is not suiting me, or I am going for a leave, in March I want to go for a leave for 10 days. इससे पूछना पड़ता है, पूजा करनी पड़ती है. When you have dharma, you can worship a lot everybody, because you don't need anything. When you need a lot, you can't give much, because you yourself are so hungry for everything. Hungry for fame, hungry for recognition, hungry for love. How can you give anything? So such society came in between, which was more kami and krodhi rather than dharmic, and therefore this knowledge could not be held. This knowledge is held by those who are free from all other issues. Today I am able to talk in the evening because whole day I have no other work. Then what happens? I don't have to cook. I don't have to drop the children to the school. I don't have a cranky wife to handle. Or I don't have egoistic husband. Huh? What do you mean all wives are cranky? Not all. I'm just mentioning. She can be good wife also. Then also a problem. Good wife will be attached. And therefore I feel cranky wife is better because you will be detached. What scriptures can't give you this passion, she will give you. ऐसा वैराग आपको दे देगी वाइफ कि क्या कहना, बोले ऐसा वैराग दिया है भगवान. Next word, I don't want to get married. Big mistake I made this time. Such a wife I got. Such a son I got sometime. You know, Raja Ang is there in Bhagavad, whose son is vain. You know what he writes there? He writes, those people who have no children, they have done a lot of punya. He writes that. And he left in the dead of the night, he left the palace. Such a trouble-creating vein was there, child was there. Dharma is that I am available for. When you don't have dharma, how will you hold these scriptures? Earlier this knowledge was not in the book form. It was transmitted from words. So to by heart it. You have heard? Therefore it called Chaturvedi, Trivedi, Dvivedi, Tivari. Dvivedi means 2 Vedas he has by hearted. Chaturvedi 4 Vedas he has by hearted. Joshi. Joshi means Jyotishi was called Joshi. Those who has mastered the astrology, they are called Joshi. Jyotishi became Joshi. No easy work. Here by hearting one shloka, stomach gets upset. And or pain starts in the head somewhere. By hearting whole shlokas, you need to be very, 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 very dharmic. You should have kripa of devatas. And therefore Bhagavan says, Durbalan ajitendriyan prapya nashtam yogam imam upalabhya lokancha purusharth sambandhinam. I mean the main purusharth people left. And therefore I send great people. Gurudev came, Shivanand Maharaj came, Shankaracharya Bhagavan came. Many great people came. And sometimes I myself come. I directly intervene. Why? Not to create the world, but to revive the knowledge. Again, it should be brought on the forefront. It should not be here and there, somewhere, some rare places satsang goes on Gita. No, I want in every house the Gita should be there. This was Bhagavan's idea. Is it clear? No, not clear. And then comes Moksha Purusharth. Moksha Purusharth is for aatyaantik sukh and aatyaantik suraksha. Dharma keeps your mind empty, ready, steady. Now Moksha Purusharth is, now Upanishad will say, na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vaag gacchati, no manah, na vidmah, yatha na vijanimah, yatha etad anushishyad anyadev tad viditat atho aviditat adhi. Which Upanishad? Which Upanishad? Fast. कोई बोले ना. Kenopnishan. Yes, sugar quinoa. You know what it is said there? Eyes don't go there, ears don't go there, minds don't go there. I also don't know how to teach you. Why? It is different from known and different from unknown. अब सोचो, it requires subtle intellect. Other person is either mad or what? Different from known, nothing is there. Different from known means different from manifest world, different from unmanifest world. That is, it is different from three bodies. Achha? Three microcosmic bodies and three macrocosmic bodies. That means different from Virat, Hiranyagarbha and Ishwar, and different from gross body, subtle body, Pragya, Tejas and Vishwa. That is the self, that you are. See, understanding also is not that easy. Supposing I have to go for market after the class and pick up my child and drop my wife to her office and pick up my daughter and son-in-law and father-in-law from the airport after Vedant class. अब तो हो गया फिर. And I have to go for manicure and pedicure. Instead of curing your mind, you are curing your nails. What a foolishness you are doing, wasting of time. What, you clip the nail in 2 seconds, you are giving half an hour. Manicure is half an hour, no? 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Batao, what a criminal waste of time. Moksha Purusharth means you are free from everybody. And then Bhagavan says, are you getting this point? This, underline this. Apurusharth sambandhinam. Imam lok upalabh means drishtva. He saw this world, that this world, people are losing these two Purusharth. And they are after the sensual world, which will never give quietness, which will never give peace, which will break the family, which will break the very steel of character in the person. What are they doing? Let me intervene. चले, खुशी नहीं आती. मोक्ष पुरुषार्थ means the I is dealt directly. Dharma Purusharth was dealing with your mind and intellect. Moksha Purusharth is dealing with your I. It is not saying, it is saying you are that drashta which is not bhokta and karta. You are the self which is not moving, which does not have any body. Dehi nityam avadyoyam. Dehi sarvasya bharata. It is nitya. Achha? They say, I not. The lioness also gives the milk. Lioness. But the milk of the lioness stays only in the golden bowl. You can try. You can try to milk the lioness. Not the goat milk which you are searching once upon a time. You are searching goat milk. You got it? Lo, ab goat chahiye. So, sa evayam, now Bhagavan says, so the knowledge doesn't stay in a lusty heart, in a passionate heart, in an angry heart, in a heart which has bhed buddhi. He is bad, I am good. He is inferior, I am superior. He gets up, I get up in the morning, you get up late. Therefore, I am better than you. I have left tea, you have not left tea. When you have bhed buddhi, when you criticize each other, Katu bhashan is there, mithya bhashan is there, parninda is there. These three are dosh of the Vani. Katu bhashan, speaking very badly. Parninda, criticizing everybody. Katu bhashan. Or mithya bhashan, speaking false. His mind is not fit for this. You know, when you call any Mahatma, you clean the house at that time. You hope you must have. We have seen in our houses. My house also, when they called somebody for bhiksha, they used to clean the whole, at least where he will be seated, that whole room was wiped very nicely. The plates were all wiped. Sometimes it is used, then they used to purchase a new plate. Only this is for Mahatmas. So when you are bringing the knowledge of the self, mind should not be ordinary. It needs more clean and pure mind, which can give attention to the knowledge for hours and days. No work, no sankalp. Condition of Bhagavan, condition of Jnana Marg is sankalpinta, no sankalp of the world. Yada hi nendriyartheshu na karmasu anusajyate sarva sankalp sannyasi yoga roda sakochanti. Kitni tough condition. But that alone will give you moksha. Bhagavan is going to prepare you for highest. Okay, thank you Bhagavan, please go ahead. Sa evayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratana. Arjun, I'm listening, I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I slept a lot in the afternoon. Yesterday Swamiji was upset, therefore I slept a lot. Then I'll say I'll do like this constantly. Even if I'm not understanding, I'll do like this. So, sa evayam, it is that knowledge. Yesterday it happened something, you were not there in the afternoon class. So yoga proktas puratana, but we'll compensate in 2 days. Again we'll be back. Adat nahi jayegi. Here, work is so much, time is so much, they'll try to do all the work and rest in the class. So that Bhagavan is saying, dhyan dena, please be attentive. Yoga. Which yoga? Sa yoga. Sa ev ayam yoga. Please see the Sanskrit students, please see. That sa is that yoga, which I told to Surya Bhagavan. Oh, adya, today, I am telling to you. And sa ayam yoga puratana. Puratana sa. Puratana means that yoga. Here Puratana yoga means Ved. That Ved which was mentioned, I told that Ved to Lord Son. Today I am telling to you. You are telling not Ved but Gita. Same thing, Shruti has become Smriti now. When you the food is there. This is called food. When it is churned very well and it is ready to be digested directly you cannot take the food. You can't take any food and just gulp. You need to chew it properly. After chewing it, and it becomes, what is it called? Soluble. Then it is easy, it goes very easily. Otherwise it will be choked. Shruti stuff somewhere. So Bhagavan says, I have chewed it very well for you and I have made it Bhagavad Gita. Same thing about the Vedas I am telling to you, Arjun. When? Adya, today only, now. Oh my God. Puratanaha sa ev adya yogaha, ayam yogaha, ayam will go with yoga, ayam yogaha adya maya te prokta. I am telling to you. Prokta means I only told in 2nd and 3rd chapter. Okay, I am understanding that. And Puratana means endless, eternal, oldest. Puratan means a Paurushe, which was not started by any Acharya. Why? Because knowledge is Anadi, it is Sanatan Dharma, because Atma is Anadi. Atma is Anadi, therefore the Dharma of Atma is also Anadi. And the yoga is also Anadi. It is Puratana, oldest. No starting point is not there. When did Hindu religion start? It didn't start. Why? To start you need a person. Anything is started which is absent in time. Our dharma is not made based on commandments or book. Our dharma is based on Atma and self. Self is eternal. Because self is eternal, therefore the yoga to know that self also is eternal. Yoga means upaya, how to know that jnana, that is also eternal. Okay. It has no starting point, because Atma doesn't have a starting point. If Atma will start in time, it will be dead in time also. It will be Vikari Atma. It will be modified Atma. Atma is timeless. Therefore, yoga is also timeless. And Veda is also timeless. Okay. But you have to tell it. Why? Because it was hidden in me. Therefore, I told to the first citizen of the whole world. Who? Son. He was the first to be born. And he transmitted this knowledge. If you go back and back, population was lesser and 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 lesser. 500 years back, South Africa would hardly have any population. Maybe 1,000 people. 1,000 years back, it may be hardly 10, 20 people. Maybe 20,000 years back, nobody would be there. Even the local people have come from outside here. I heard that. It will all be free land, no problem at all. You can take as much land as possible. You don't need any title deed. So there was a point when only one person was there. Arjun can thank you so much for giving this knowledge to me. But one question, why are you giving to me this knowledge? And here Bhagavan says very loving words. He said, Bhakto sime sakha cheti. Bole tvam bhakta si. You are my devotee. Bhakta means one who has Shraddha and one who doesn't see fault. Anusuya. Bhakta means one who is Sevak. And Sakha means one who is Snigdha. Snigdha. And Snigdha means Chikna. Whose mind is very transparent. I can share his thought. Therefore, Tomev Mata cha Pita Tomev, Tomev Bandhu, Sakha Tomev. Sakha means Sakhada, I can share. If Guru is very strict, you can't share. If Guru is very strict, you are only devotee of a Guru and not Sakha, you cannot share his thought. Feel is too big to share all these foolish points. And if Guru is too much friendly, then you will not listen. You will become very close then. So you have a balance. So you go very high, therefore Gurus go very high, then become very friendly. They will hug also. And after taking this scold also, balance is maintained. Because he will not listen otherwise. He will be getting too close. Then he becomes very casual. डांट दो थोड़ा सा उसके बाद. प्यार करने के बाद डांट दो थोड़ा सा. तो जरा सा लेवल हो जाता है. Then he will be alert. बाप रे, he is not the same. He is like that. सुनेगा नहीं otherwise, he'll take you for granted. So Bhakta and Sakha. देखो यही भगवान कहाँ knowledge देते हैं? You will not share your heart unless somebody is very close. Many things you know, many things is coming in your heart, but you don't open it. Why? You don't feel that close to somebody. Acha? Therefore, you don't tell. Why should I tell? You won't listen also. When Bhagavan feels he is very close to me, and Arjun was so close, whenever Arjun came, Bhagavan Krishna came to Hastinapur, and Aarti of Bhagavan was going on, eyes of Bhagavan was searching, where is my Arjun gone? And Arjun used to just wave his hand from the face. I mean, a smile used to come back in the lips of God. You feel close to that person who is constantly scanning. How can I give him more joy? Which portion he is upset or sad about me? Can I do something about that? What makes him sad? What makes him upset? What makes him uncomfortable? Can I do something to it? What can I do? इसको भक्त बोलते हैं. People are believers, not devotees. Today is Thursday, today is Monday, चलो भाई पूजा कर लेते हैं, फास्ट कर लेते हैं. Tomorrow is Tuesday, हनुमान चालीसा, जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस. तो लोग, you have to wave definitely. परिचय होना अलग है, प्यार होना अलग है. I know my neighbor. I know him very well. He met me. I said, "Hi, Robin. Fine. How are you?" But I moved ahead. But if I see my son, daughter, father, mother, I will stop. I said, "Something is worrying you." Can I do something? Did you have a sleep? Did you eat well? How was the last night? Pain was there. Pain was there. Yes. Why didn't you wake me? Yeah, you will give more pain. Huh? Nothing. So, or no, I am just joking. Don't take it. But when you are lover, you don't go away. You stay. Mentally, you are trying to see what can be troubling the person. What can I do? Even you are far away, millions of miles away, thousands of miles away, still you will keep on thinking, क्या करना चाहिए इसको ऐसे सुख दे दें क्या? What is bothering? What can I do? About me, what he does not like, can I take that concern? Even if 1% concern I can take away, it will be good. Even if 5% it will be good. Can you do some? इसको भक्त बोलते हैं. I am telling you one thing. Don't tell. Gita can never be understood by hearting and by listening. I am telling my experience. Huh? What did you say? I said Gita can never be understood by hearting or by listening. Listening to also? Yes. Let us pack. You should have told first day only. So unnecessarily I am sitting, 2 o'clock sitting, this class sitting, then Aarti going. Whole day I am running from this place to that place, from room to kitchen to Aarti, then again to satsang hall, then again to kitchen, then the top kitchen, bottom kitchen, cleaning dishes. क्या है हमको? Let me complete. गीता तो अंदर के भगवान सुनाते हैं आपको. Let us not externalize Gita. When God teaches you, then you understand everything. It is His words, it is His copyright. अंदर से नहीं समझाएगा तो आपको नहीं समझ में आएगी गीता. अंदर वाला भगवान जब बोलता है, when the inner God starts training you, talking to you, start telling you, then you become a saint. He talks a lot. He is upset, he is angry, he is happy, every emotion he shows. He said, Arjun, you are very close to me. You don't see fault in me. You have so much of value for me. You are my devotee. I can't see you sad, Arjun. In the first, when you saw Pandavas and you were crying, Visraja Sasharam Chapam, Shok Sambigna Manasa, I felt, how can I take your sorrow away? Bhagavan, what will you do? I'll keep on teaching you. Till when? Till you are clear. Bhagavan, but Bhishma is waiting, Karna is waiting, let them wait. You have a question, no? Yes. Is your doubts clear? No. Let us continue Gita. But the conch has been blown. Let them have blown. It is one-to-one going on conversation. Bhakto se. What a confirmation. Kya pyar se baat. In Sanskrit, in Bangla, one is called rice, other is called bhat. Like in English, means Sanskrit also, one is called tandul, other is called odanam. Tandul is the uncooked rice, and odan is a cooked rice. Bhat means cooked rice, has become soft. Hardness has gone. It is you can eat it. It will not give pain, stomachache. And there is no dirt on that rice, which is cooked rice. It is shining rice. So the devotee's mind is shining with knowledge. It's soft for, somebody can enjoy your company. Somebody can enjoy your words. Somebody can enjoy your presence, your smile, your heart, your hospitality, your egolessness. Everybody can enjoy your personality, your life. People don't enjoy your hair and your nose and your eyes and your ears and your tooth. Nobody can enjoy. Why? I want the softer you. I want the serving you. I want you to understand that I am also having some problem. And you are my sakha, khadati, those who are eating alone. Bhagwan and you used to eat in the same plate sometime. Sometime Arjun used to give his jutha to Bhagwan Krishna. Itna close the log. सख्याति विद्यते। भगवान जब तक नहीं बोलते गीता समझ में नहीं आती। I can guarantee you this point. Therefore, I always say, please do Aradhana of Bhagavan. Please do Puja of God. Unless you will be happy, he will block your chances. The best punishment, worst punishment is blocks your chances. Even if you hear, you don't understand what is it. Even you can talk, but you cannot live about it. Why? He is not happy with you. Why? Because you hate that person. Because you are not talking to that person. Because you have looked down upon somebody. You have done tiraskar of that person. And that person whom you have tiraskar, he is upset with you. He is also upset. You have created in your rash ways. You see fault of somebody. Bhagavan is withdrawn. You keep on by hearting. You keep on going for grammatical rules. Nothing will happen. Lot of grammarians I have seen. You can't live with them for one day also. Not all. I'm just saying. Lot of people have by-hearted Gita. Very good. But bring Lord in your heart. प्यार नहीं करोगे तो दिल कोई खोलेगा. Swami ji, please give in writing what you eat. I will never give. Come and just see what I eat. जिस दिन तुम्हारा हमसे प्यार होगा ना, you will know what I eat and what I don't eat. I can't give in writing diet charts. When I go for yajna, they go for diet chart. And by giving diet chart, they prepare more worst. I told them, don't give any diet chart. Because they are confused thoroughly. I say soup, and they made some soup which I never take. तो दिल से दिल मिलता है ना, तब बात बनती है. प्यार करो भगवान को. खूब प्यार करो. He will tell everything in your heart. Many subjects I did not know, I am telling you. I had no idea where to ask also. No teacher was there. I did some upasana, chanted Lord's name. 2-3 days, it flashed. And when I started thinking, the thoughts came. I said, Arey, ये अर्जुन थे. देखो क्या, how what a scene would be there. Na? Arjun is standing, Bhagavan is standing, both are talking. And sometimes Bhagavan is putting his hand on Arjun's shoulder. Sometimes he is saying, holding his hand. He said, Tam Arjun. तब समझा रहे हैं. सखा चेती. ठीक है. About Arjun it is said when he was sleeping, Krishna used to come from his nose. इतना जप करो, do so much of jap that while you are sleeping, Lord's name should be there. I know people while sleeping, they are chanting Om Namah Shivaya. Like that. Arjun was chanting Krishna. तब गीता आती है. Otherwise you become only a dry pandit, scholar, not a saint, not a devotee, not one who has seen God in the dream, not the one who talks to God, not the one who God loves. Bhagavan says, I am telling you because you are like that, Arjun. I am telling you rahasyam. I'll see more tomorrow. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Satgurnath Maharaj ki jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव